Good morning, chili dogs. What you focus on grows. Feed them horses. We're gonna get into it here. We got 3 pots. We're gonna speed through them here. Not too fast, not too slow. Just kind of in a cruising state, right? It's like we're driving off into the sunset. That's gonna be the vibe of today's stream with the pots. So let's get into it. Green off. All right, so I'm still gonna bring this down. There we go. Camera A. Wheel. But we'll see. I think it would be kind of cool one day. I'd love to do things where like, now I do my pottery reviews at the end of my streams. Like if people sent me things that they wanted me to review or something, I think would be kind of cool. And then maybe we could have like a Discord channel where people would be able to post their work. I think would actually be kind of awesome. I think it's all about intention. If your intention is to like help out people, sometimes the words, they won't be the nicest, you know what I mean? But I think it's really difficult because people get really caught up in like the way that they receive the words. You know, there's this idea that with every action that happens to you, right? There's 2 arrows. It's the arrow that hits you, that's the insult, and then the arrow that you shoot at your own foot, right? I think it's a Buddhist thing, but your reception, your interpretation of those words can be just as damaging as the words themselves if you allow it to be, right? Okay, here we go. Llama. Hey guys, let's get into it here. Grab right on the top. Slowly biting on that rim, walking this back. Maybe it's a little bit loud. Alright guys, I really want you to pay attention to this bottom section here, because this is where all the action happens, okay? A little bit of water on my hand. You know, sometimes I'll even get some water on my forearm here, because if I'm pushing over in this side, I want to have that cross tension over here, so I'm kind of leaning this forearm against this wall over here a little bit, right? So here I go. I'm right at that base. I'm slowly pushing it in just a tad. I'm allowing the finger on the inside to slowly shift above the finger on the exterior, and then you get this little bump that presents itself to you, right? And it's an offering that the clay gives us, right? It's a quest, and we take this quest, right, this challenge, and we carry it all the way to the top, right? And even if it starts getting wobbly, even if we get nervous, we continue on our quest. Be that unrelenting force until you get to the very top. And there you go, guys. Look at that. You know, somebody in that one video that you're talking about, they were telling me that there's a sort of like a genre of people who just eat like chalk and clay. And so they were telling me that they wonder if that is part of the reason why that video popped off so much. So, maybe you guys know what those videos I'm talking about, but slowly. Okay, I'm going to slow it down here because it's getting a little bit wobbly on this top. So we'll kiss this rim and we'll be done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to have a 6 pedal. Nice. We always like to see those even numbers. I really think I gotta think about how I'm gonna do that on the bottom more, but camera C. Camera C. You can see how the pedals work there. I think it looks kind of nice. Okay, this is your piece. I don't know if it gives me peace. It actually is really frustrating to do ceramics. If you ever done any pottery stuff, it's like really like mental taxing. A lot of times you'll take things to the very end and they'll just like break in front of you, or there's days, I don't have as many mess up days, but when I was first starting this, I'd have days where I'd have to throw like 30 trees before I could get 3, you know? And that's like a lot of hours to just be failing over and over again. So like, I don't think it gives me peace. But I think what will give me peace is when I look back on it and I can tell myself that I kept just working on something every day, right? And so it's not giving me peace right now, but I think it'll give me peace later on in my life. Camera B. Camera B. And bring this down. Camera C. Excuse me. Yeah. I think we're missing somebody on the stream today. Yeah, who we're missing? Camera B? Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Llama here, full of clay, but I'm ready to make a volcano. Let's go! Right on the inside there. Llama's grabbing this bump and slowly walking that in towards myself. The llama was actually with the wrong hand, so sorry about that. I'm gonna bring this across, and there we go, we got our volcano. Right past that thin spot. Exaggerate that over. Alright. I'm gonna have my fingers right on here. Just twist that up. Camera B. Sweet. I think the contrast is a little bit too high in the video. Let me know. Although when I edit, I feel like the contrast isn't that high, but I also do like the contrast. Alright, camera C. Camera C. Pottery shelf. Camera C. Camera B. Pump, 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 pump. Bit of water underneath, and then project that forward. There we go. A bit more water on the top. Bring this in. To the top, bring that in. Hey guys. Me, Mr. Llama here. Last poll of the day, let's get into it. You know, at the beginning, you know, Pottery Demon here was wearing like some nice, he just spoke to himself in the third person, that's cringe. But anyway, he had a nice clean shirt and now he's got a lot of dirt on it. That's okay though. Let's get into this last volcano poll. Camera B. Oh, I already am camera B. Slowly walking this back. Llama's biting, and I'm projecting that left hand forward, and there you go. Don't play Gorilla Tag music, please. Nah, come on. We gotta do it for my student Ben, man. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't worry. All right. Some water on my hand. Again, I have my finger right underneath here. I'm slowly pushing this clay up. I'm gonna walk this up here. I have some tense clay moments here, so it's not totally on center. I gotta be careful because it wants to rip there. Do you see how it's like wanting to tear? Ooh, I'm way too thin. I gotta get to the top. Dang. Okay, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Okay. Let's see how much we can twist this up here. Even are gonna have maybe our pinkies in here as well. Man, this one's really hourglass-like. Alright, so you asked me, like, how do I, on the days I don't want to do it, right? How do I keep doing it, right? Is I just look around, I look around myself, and I see the tangible, like, reflection of the hours that I've invested into something, right? And on the days where everything seems to be going wrong, like, I look at those, and I just I can't overpower the presence of the hours around me. Does that make sense? Like, that propels me to keep on going. Do the old man walk.
Oh, we just gotta get over here and do a little pottery at it. Oh no. Oh gosh. I gotta get my stick over here. Alright guys, quit looking at me now. Pottery shelf.
Even the commands work with the old man voice. Green on. Boom. Doom, 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 doom. We gotta get in the gorilla tag mentality. Gorilla tag, people don't have legs, so they're woo, woo, woo. I'm in the trees. Alright guys, anyway, here we're gonna start another little pottery review here. I think, you know what, this is an interesting set. I think I like this one the most. There's something about how tight that twist is in the middle. It has really that hourglass figure to it that I think is really drawing. I think the contrast or the silhouette of the pot is very drawing. Where, I mean, if you look at this one's a little bit more just cylindrical. It looks less drawing to me than this one over here that has that contrast in form, right? It makes that twist feel extra twisty, where the twist feels almost loose here too, right? This one has some just tendrils on the bottom, just a pattern tendril. I try to dance with them a little bit. You make them kind of free flowing, and I think it just looks like more tree-like foliage on the bottom when they're free flowing like that. And we got this one over here, and I think we did some petals on this one. I think the petals, we did 12, so then we got 6 petals out of this. So I like this one. I think that the tilting on the top is kind of ruining the kind of more uniform base and the uniform twist of this one. So I think in this one I don't like that lean on that top as much. And then we got the one on the top here. This is kind of interesting. I've had the opportunity to do more of these, opening the inside up all the way. Oh, I got some clay in my eye. Oh no. That hurts. All right. But I did some more tendrils on this one too. But I think this one is kind of cool. The veins are really deep, like the veins of the tree trunk there. And look how much they really twist, and they create a really nice shadow, I think, when it gets to that top. It really looks like a beam of energy is getting shot down from a UFO or something. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best, Strong Mentality. Let's wheel.